Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you are well and rested, and so are your families too. Happy Friday to you. Getting ready to start your weekend off. Yes, happy birthday, Aries Gang Gang, everyone, okay? To everyone who has recently joined the All Being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family by subscribing or joining to the channel, I am grateful for you. Thank you so much for your support. I am grateful. And for those of you who are my A ones, who are my day ones, and my Soul Tribe family members as a whole, thank you for your continued support. I am grateful, okay? Yeah, listen. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of transformations happening, but I'm picking up the energies of transformations happening for these masculine energies the most. Okay. Somebody is out here, though, very pleased. Okay. This is the energy. There is someone that is very pleased with a masculine's energy, emperor energy here. We're going to go back over that, though, about how they maneuvered through some sort of opposition, even possibly death spells their dang gone selves. Okay, so if you are new to the channel and yet to subscribe, allow me to be the first to welcome you to All Being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. We're over here. I keep it real. Sometimes I come in hot. And sometimes not. What does that mean, family? That means that I do cuss, I do curse, I do speak the truth, and I call out names when God it too. Hopefully you can vibe like that. And if you can, allow me to be the first to welcome you. Let's hop into this energy, y'all. Thank you for everything you do. Like, share, subscribing, hitting your notification bell, your donations, your contributions, however you see fit to the channel. I am grateful. Divine, at this time, we come to you grateful and humble. We ask that you provide us with protection during this read, all reason, all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any witchcraft, any evil being thrown or projected towards myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, clearing it, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe. Ashe and thank you. All right, y'all. So listen, there was an emperor energy. Now take it how it resonates, family. Flip the roses you see fit. This is a general read, okay? This may not resonate with you. But for those of you who this is resonate with, you could have been an emperor in feminine energy as well. So a masculine feminine energy here. Emperor is Aries energy. But through power and strength and leadership, okay, some sort of order and discipline, masculinity here. You may have had to be the masculine energy within a home, okay, or within an environment of some sort, but you also are connected to your feminine energy. Okay. Y'all did bring that up. I saw somebody say that in the comments, and I was like, okay, that's why I say flip the roses you see fit. Because I feel like through this transition or through your growth, your awakening, your finding your divinely guided path, you went through a lot of opposition, death spells, death magic, whatever the case may be, okay? But there was something through your creativity, okay, that I feel brought you through this desert. Because there was a dry period in your life. You may have even felt like, you were ill, having health issues, okay? Somebody could have been a wealthy man at one point in time. They could be receiving a message as well, but I feel like somebody here brought back hope. Mhm. When it comes to these types of matters, family, okay, somebody brought back hope, okay. They were very vigilant, okay, very vigilant. Others saw this, all right. Especially, I feel like when it came to this energy here, many saw that, okay. They saw that, honey. And you may have touched someone through that and brought some sort of hope back, masculine, feminine energy, emperor energy, a very strong, emperor energy. But many, as you know, masculines are in their femininity at this time because this is the year of the snake, so they're shedding their skin. So something here with somebody's ambition and their discipline. Okay. Something about being a provider, maybe even a provider to a family, maybe someone that was hell bent on providing their own way type energy as well. But all of that is here. Somebody could have been going through some sort of ailments at some sort of time, and they could have very well been tied to wealth. This could be a masculine that is currently possibly, wealthy going through this. Okay. Somebody out here could be feeling anxious about it, concerned with their health, watching someone, has someone under surveillance here. Yeah, they're curious. People, yeah, there's somebody out here watching someone, maybe surveillance in them, maybe watching them with their health. Huh, interesting. Okay, tell me more, spirit. This could be priestess energy. Somebody is pleased about a priestess energy. I feel like, there's somebody out here that, you have been, and you could currently be in this energy right now, walking this storm, this path. You could be on this journey right now. This could currently be happening to you. Only take a resonance. It could be happening to somebody that's in your energy field. But there's definitely a masculine energy here that could have, overcome some things, and then there's a masculine energy here that is wealthy, but that is now, possibly going through something. Yeah, you overcame even the desert. Something about this health and this wealthy man with a good message. I don't know if there's a wealthy man that has fallen ill, but somebody's anxious here. Maybe they're anxious for the outcome or the news of something. Somebody could be getting an inheritance. This could cause a storm for some people. Somebody out here didn't partner with someone though for money. That's for dang on sure. And this is good news. Somebody did make a promise. Somebody's pleased that someone is keeping a promise to someone. But there is a storm here. I feel like this storm is caused with someone's ailments or someone being ill, someone being curious once again to see if someone is being affected in some sort of way. Curious about something, surveillancing something. Someone could just be, watching someone literally overcoming things, wanting to know how they're overcoming them. If you're in this energy of this opposition and this death, and you feel like it was, something that was definitely sent at you from someone who's possibly wealthy, if you felt like, you may have even turned something around here, focused your life or focused on something else in order to, get past this. Because what is this one here? Yeah, that's that dried up energy, that desert. Yeah. So, your hobby, somebody could have focused their energy on something else during a drought full time in their life, something, dried up, depressing, just not leaving options of where something could possibly be. There could have been somebody that could have wanted to drive somebody, maybe mentally ill, physically ill. Could have been someone that was a wealthy man. And they could have got a good message like, yeah, they are. And this, this could be worrisome for somebody here. Okay. It could have even caused a storm because maybe somebody didn't want to take some money to do something to somebody. So a wealthy man came causing trouble for them or something like that. Somebody could be feeling like they're under this sort of attack right now. Mhm. But I do see like somebody is watching. They're trying to, spy and watch. But I also feel like there's this energy out here, you know, there was a promise that was made. this promise that was made to you, maybe this is this energy that's under attack now. This emperor feminine energy, emperor female, a masculine that's in his feminine energy. Mm. Let's see. I feel like, yeah, ooh, at the bottom, y'all, when I picked up the deck, Spirit said truth. There could be a masculine who's definitely in their feminine energy at this time, going through some sort of attack, possibly by a wealthy man. Something about handling business or pleasure in hotel rooms or suites, possibly private meetings. Somebody could be, could have been propositioned with something like that. That's why they were like, nah, we don't want to, this is, ooh, yeah, because Ten of Pentacles is involved over here. Tell me more, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles is over here. This could have been behind some money. This is giving me an energy where, somebody wanted to commit. They were handling everything that and spirit and their ancestors and everyone is happy and proud of them and pleased about how they were able to, overcome these obstacles because they brought back hope and people were watching that and looking at it. But this energy here, it could be currently presently going through a lot of attacks. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, not too much. Oh. Yeah, because somebody out here is insecure. That's why they're so curious. They're insecure over, how you're doing what you're doing. Two-faced energy. Okay. This is why they're curious. It's a two-faced energy. They're trying to, I don't know what it is. This awakening with this friendship here, with this masculine energy. Somebody could be angry about it. They don't want you talking about it. But this is good news to someone else. Yeah, someone, that you could have been friends with, okay, knows that you've awakened to this masculine's energy and they're angry about this. They don't want you talking about it, but it could be good news to a masculine. This masculine that's going through this, I feel like there's some sort of partnership coming in over a tower that masculine energy could be going through. And this could be good news for them. It's something about this promise. That's what I'm hearing. It's something about a promise here. Okay. There could have been a promise made a long time ago to be there for one another type energy. Whether you're together or not, this could even be something where it's, this is a contract within the ethers, within the realms, within the spiritual realms, throughout the galaxy, throughout the universe. I heard throughout the Milky Ways. Like this is a very this is that kind of a soul contract where those vows that they often say really do mean what they mean. And somebody here, they could have thought, they took a gamble or something. They could have, thought that maybe everything was just a dream for them, but something brought in a change. Tell me why this gamble, daydream, and change is here, Spirit. I feel like, there was something that had changed in someone's life. Maybe you decided to, I think, celebration. Yeah, there's a change coming here. Something, yeah. You may have thought you was just daydreaming, okay, about this. Okay. You may have just thought you was daydreaming. You may have thought you gambled with, your destiny or your fate in some kind of way. But there's a change coming in, and it's a celebration because I feel like you partnered with someone in the ethers during their time of struggle and battle. You may have went to war with your partner to help bring them to the realization that they've been through a lot, and they're still standing type energy. This brought back a lot of hope for others and got other folks, really upset because now you guys are both awakened to each other's energy. A masculine is awakened to a feminine's energy, and a feminine energy has awakened to a masculine's energy. Wow. And then I keep looking over here, y'all. Look, this is Empress at the top. Yeah. This is a definite connection and a powerful one. This is Emperor and Empress energy. What does that say? Empress, life force, nurturing, creativity, self-discovery, self-care, connected to nature, Venus bond between two. Yeah. You may have partnered with your divine masculine during his hard time. Maybe he was able to see some things and get some clarity. Yeah. What is this? Yeah, there was something that was there was something telling you about his this sudden wealth being in reverse. Like there was not going to be any stability to whatever this wealth was. Your intuition could have told you that. Because sudden wealth did come out. It was kind of like on the fence. So it was like this could have been at risk. Okay, someone's stability, their financial stability or something like that. Your intuition could have kind of maybe felt, you could have felt that their financial stability could have been at risk, possibly even their home. There's something was at risk here, or they didn't get this wealth to secure a home or secure some stability or something like that. Their intuition could have been telling them that. Your intuition could have been telling you that. Yeah. Because see, they were in the dark. This is what it was. Their intuition was telling, they wasn't going to get nothing because they were in the dark. hmm When it came to this growth, somebody here, was supposed to, I don't know, family, maybe somebody here was supposed to, their intuition was telling them because it came out on the fence and spirit was like, shit, it was like it was totally on the line. Okay, there's stability, something here. Wow, that's crazy. It was on the line. And then light in the reverse. So, they were stuck in darkness when it came to how they were supposed to grow. I feel like, somebody out here like really chose up and chose wrong, is what I'm hearing. They just chose wrong. Yeah. Now they're trying to restore something here. Hmm. This could be this energy down here where it is a rich man who's ill. There could be a rich man who's ill, who's anxious, whose time is running out in order for them to do something or to partner with somebody. Spirit saying that's the truth. Somebody doesn't want to go at it again with this taking an offer, having these private meetings in rooms and in hotels and business or pleasurable meetings behind a Ten of Pentacles. Somebody, I feel they felt like, they're standing on business when it comes to what the promise is, offering you divine love, but they have gone through a lot of persecution. They could even be in despair behind it. They could have, once upon a time been a rich man. Yeah, they had to alchemize, honey. I'm telling you, this is what they had to alchemize. Didn't I say in the beginning? Like, Spirit was proud of you for the way you were handling the opposition and everything. So there's a masculine energy out here, feminine energy as well. But there could be a masculine energy, divine mask in his femininity at this time, because this is the year of shedding the snake, shedding the skin of the snake. So you got folks crying and shit, because they know they done fucked up a good thing. Okay, family. Shit, don't get it twisted. Shit, there are some masculines out here right now. I love y'all. Ooh, we know I love me a masculine. But, but y'all know y'all out here like, damn. There was that one that you thinking about right now that you like, damn. All the signs were there, but still yet somebody was allowed to get one over. Because once again, you know, masculines, we can't tell y'all nothing. We can't try to guide you because look, if nothing else, divine femmes are intuitive than a mofo. So some of y'all are over here feeling like you lost something and you don't know if you're going to be able to get it back. Your spirit guides is looking at you and they seeing the long route you come. They're very proud of you. Pleased at how you went through this, but they also want you to recognize that there was a divine femme going through it with you. Whether you knew it or not, she was on the other end praying for you that you get through these dark shadows of the soul type energy. Okay, because that's a lot that was going on. Maybe ailing, feeling like you know what I'm saying. And no, you got to clear, cancel, and release and rebuke that energy. Know the cycles of your body type thing, right? There's going to be certain times a month, especially if you're a masculine, you over here talking about you up on your femininity energies. I'm gonna tell you right now, masculines have a period too every month. Facts. Yes. Yeah, some of them might be lost on that one. Don't let that go over your head. But I feel like through the self-love, you know what I'm saying? You were able to go on and alchemize all this energy, but there was also your divine feminine was with you. You could be a divine fem. Look, you can be the emperor empress in one. How about that? Okay. Now, if you believe your soulmate is out there and y'all are in the ethers fighting in this spiritual warfare that we damn sure got going on, then y'all were helping one another through each other's times. I feel masculine that came out a few months back in the readings helping the Empress. Now the Empress needs to come in and help the Emperor type energy because the Emperor is carrying a lot of weight. Okay. And everybody wants me to say Persephone here, but yes, Persephone. I want to say I don't like the phony part, but yes, Persephone is here. This is the masculine going through this at this time. This is the goddess of the underworld, okay? Bringer of food and fair weather. There could be a masculine experiencing manipulation here. That's why this in endorsement is here, okay, taking payment and something, manipulation of some sort. All right, shapeshifter energy could be having, folks needing to reflect. That masculine had to reflect on something, right? But this is what they're going through. This is what they're fighting up against. You could be helping them with that. Yeah, you could be helping them with this change. I'm telling you, that's why this celebration is here. Because they already had committed to you. You committed to each other. Y'all had committed to one another. Facts. Shit, that masculine already know what time it is. Let me tell you, there was a spark out the gate. That masculine already knows what time it is. He knows that you're seeing him as being somebody who's two-faced because you was pissed, like, how dare you? Because they know, yeah, that's their thoughts. I'm telling you, that is their thoughts. They listen. They know that this rebirth that you go through, that you're going through, they're hoping that you see the truth for what it is. Because let me tell you what happened, y'all, with this energy I'm picking up on right at this moment. You and this masculine, there was a spark there. Look, this masculine knows that they were playing up in your energy, but you moved on because you don't play games. You're too grown and you do not sit around and wait for anybody to figure it out. Okay, they're praying for forgiveness here. Okay, I feel like you have been rejoicing, okay, with you moving forward in your life. All right, and that's expected because you are also someone that is focusing on, I feel like, making decisions when it comes to your freedom. With this judication here, it's either you or them type energy. It's gonna be you, divine femme, over the masculine, or masculine is gonna be you over divine femme. You feel me? But you made a decision when it came to your freedom, and your freedom had nothing to do with trying to hold on to nothing that didn't want to be held on to, because you don't even operate like that. Period. You don't operate like that. That has nothing to do with your pathway. I promise you. Look, you about change. You about bringing things in that are better. You about good magic. I'm telling you. Good magic comes through them pure, clear intentions and thoughts. And those are not to hurt anyone. It's for you to better yourself. Because, honey, once you come up, everybody come up. As long as they right, the ones that are supposed to come up with you on this journey. But for the ones that are not, solid as a rock, yeah, they ain't gonna be around. Yeah, they're not eternal to you. They're not. And see, many out here right now, they are hoping to get back into your good graces through this morality, turning their moral standards and values around and stepping up to the plate and being what it is that they claim they want everybody else to be with this self-reflection. See, somebody had to sit back and self-reflect. Masculine energy here. So did. Mm-hmm. You could be observing this. You could have observed this, family. I'm telling you, you observe something. You listen. You listen to spirit, please. Yeah. And listen, and your spirit team is applauding you. Okay. Your spirit team is applauding you. For some of you out here that kind of know what's going on, yeah, I cannot make it up on the shelf. You are being divinely guided. You listen to your spirit team. Mhm. You're very compassionate too. That's another thing about you why your spirit team loves you. They love the compassion in you and the carefree energy that you have. Trust and believe. You got a carefree energy, honey. Hmm. You don't do no good deed, but you also enter and understand that there's no good deed that does not go unpunished. And it's sad that it even has to go down like that. I say we start clear, canceling, releasing, a rebuking that energy. You should be able to do these good deeds, especially when they're done in divine timing. Message for somebody, yeah. When Archangel Michael's got your back, okay. Protector of God's chosen, okay. The deliverer of judgment, the freer of the possessed. Yeah. When you come and protected like that, by all means necessary. Move with passion. Mm-hmm. And dream big. Okay. And continue to expect the unexpected, especially the unexpected income that is blessed by the most high, the divine, who's put you on your path, which brings in your fortune for your transformation, because you already know where you coming from. You coming from a pure deep heart of love. Why? Because you've been there, done that. You know what toil and labor is all about. And I almost said total control of toil labor. Okay, you know what that is all about. You somebody that's gonna bring in what's supposed to be brought in. That's the mysterious part of everything. Because they're like, dang, what is it? What is it? Because somebody let a capture bird free. Shoot, spirit's gonna guide you. And I promise you, it ain't gonna be nowhere near no imprisonment, but many in the community are afraid of that right now because they have studied the Bible. They have studied the prophecies. They have studied what it meant to be courageous. Mm. They have studied what it meant to be courageous in the most high's eyes. And with that being the case, you better believe they in fear. Mm-hmm. Mm. Woo! I don't care how much I shuffle this deck, y'all. I ain't lying. I even combine some decks, okay, to get more space. Goddess energy is always here, okay? Goddess God energy, however you want it. Okay. I feel like the S is for the femininity on things, okay? I feel like God is more of the masculine side, okay? Only take it how you want it to resonate though, but that's the common sense flow for me. Period. Okay. Yeah. See, that's like dancing with the devil. Say it. Oh, look how Spirit was like, what I just told you, that's like dancing with the devil. Facts. Okay. You could take it how you want to. This could be a god and a goddess standing there. But don't get offended with the facts and the sensibilities of things. Common sense go a long way. You feel me? If you're masculine energy, you're a god. And if you are feminine energy, you are a goddess. And that is the femininity, and the goddess is the S. Okay. Generational curse breaker you are. Cutting through the bullshit we do. Okay, all the time. We gonna cut through it. Yep, you a truth teller. Head over heart, confident, analytical, and you a psychic up out here. Okay, clairvoyant. Okay, a fortune teller, a prophet. Some people are sensitive, but you're not. But you are sensitive to the spirituality forces and the influences around you. But you ain't sensitive when it comes to the, because everything got to be on the up and up. The divine said a truth teller, a truth speaker cannot be playing with them, no games. So when I say goddess over here, you better believe you're feminine energy. And when I say God over here, then yes. But if you are a feminine and in masculine energy, then you're a god goddess. Take it how it resonates, okay? Yeah, Isis ain't making no mistakes about it. Ancient Egyptian goddess, Isis in the building. Okay, okay, family. Okay, and I feel like you have helped. Okay, for those of you who are resonating with this, you may have been praying for your divine masculine. Your divine masculine at one point in time could have been praying for you while you were going through things. Okay, this could be somebody you know. This could be somebody you don't know. This could be just somebody that is feeling your energy throughout the ethers. We are all one. We are all connected. This could have just been somebody like I'm praying for my divine feminine. I'm praying that they're okay. That they're better than okay. They're pulling through. They're making things happen because that's what your divine masculine is doing. They're pulling through. They're making things happen. By the time y'all get ready to hook up, y'all bringing together a whole, and I mean a powerful empire. And both y'all gonna be in tune with femininity. So that's like, that's, oh my goodness, we're playing one. You got the emperor and the empress out here. It says the emperor is the power, strength, leadership, okay, order, discipline, masculinity, confident, ambitious, okay. They take the initiative, disciplined, and a provider. They got discipline twice. So this is somebody that is not fucking around, okay. Then you got the Empress. I love this beautiful picture of this beautiful woman here. Okay. And look how fine he was playing. This Empress over here, this is a life force. This is someone that's nurturing, creative. Okay. A lot of creativity here. This is someone who has self-discovered themselves through self-love and care. Okay. Someone who has realized that always doing for others also meant start doing for you too. Okay. Because you deserve it. Right? You're connected to nature. Okay. Venus. Okay. There's a bond between two. The bond between two is right here with the emperor and the empress. And look who's in the middle of both of them. Female energy. I feel like, yeah, there's some stuff come through. Pipeline. I feel it. I feel like, y'all need to start recognizing things for what they are. Know when you're under attack. Keep your prayers and stay connected to your soulmate, because this is somebody that does need you. They need you to be there for them and pray for them with pure, clear intentions, okay, for their safety and for them to be able to continue on their journey so that y'all could eventually hook up and become one, okay? That is this energy here, but I feel like somebody does want you to know that, yeah, they've been going through it. And there was a lot that they had to get awakened to, and there's some other people that were awakened to it as well. And look at Aphrodite popping up out here. Yeah, love, beauty, and fertility, lust, pleasure, passion, and procreation. Okay, there's somebody out here that could be seeing you as that energy family, ready to, procreate with you, start a family with you. Okay, and you have been praying for this energy to come into your life. All right, make no mistake about it. Ask for divine guidance. Ask for the divine, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your inner knowing, the divine, the God and goddess within you. Ask for the signs so that there are no mistakes when the energy comes. There will be an automatic or yes or an automatic no. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave that reading for here for y'all today. Okay. Hopefully it resonates. All right. Provides you with some clarity here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell. Drop comments below as they help the channel to grow. Okay. Thank you for everything that you do for the channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you tapping into the messages. I am grateful. Let's close out. Divine, thank you for allowing us to be here today. I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth. Ashe, and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.